say this disclaimer that I have Janelle Cesari on with me, and we're just not going to behave at all. So we were over here before the show debating who had the better socks. I won. She just has artichokes. So I win all the way around. How you doing, Janelle?
I'm doing great, Avan. Good to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. So I know you came with a long list of information that you're going to go over, so I'm just going to throw it to you, and I'm going to speak for anything that I see that you're missing, because I'm sure you're going to miss something.
I'm sure I will.
All right, go ahead. What do you have for us today?
Well, March is full of events, especially since we're finally back from our activity ban. Yay! So we're going to just plow ahead and talk about everything. And Avan, let me ask you something. Have you thought about your taxes yet this year?
Yes, I have thought about it. They are sitting on my desk, waiting for me to eventually do it. So, you know, that's one step. I've gathered all the information, and so.
Well, lucky for our residents, they have helped this year. As last year, we have brought in the AARP tax aid volunteers who are doing free tax service, free tax filing for our residents.
So does that include me?
No, I'm sorry. I don't think you're eligible yet, Avan. A couple more years.
I mean, I got a couple gray hairs
Yes.
popping through, and I think that might qualify me a little bit.
But this is actually a wonderful, in all seriousness, this is a wonderful service that we provide here for our residents, and we have a relationship with the AARP tax aid volunteers, and there are 7 or 8 of them coming this year. And I have about 60 residents signed up right now. I still have some slots, so the sign-ups go through me. So all you need to do is give me a call at 604-4270, and I will sign you up for an appointment.
Okay.
And we are pretty booked up the next 2 weeks, but I have a lot of openings left for March 28th through April 11th.
Okay.
So they come here every Wednesday, and they're in the Village Square classroom. And what we do is we make an appointment for the resident who calls, and then AARP has provided a list of things to bring so that the appointment is smoother. And they file electronically for you for free.
So we want to emphasize the fact that the residents need to bring materials.
Yes.
AARP does not magically have your information.
Yes.
You need to bring whatever they tell you to bring.
Right, and it's things like, you know, your tax return from last year, Social Security card, a photo ID, but I'll provide a list. So if you want AARP to file for you electronically, just give me a call. I'll make an appointment for you, and I'll send you a confirmation. So that's a wonderful service. And like I said, they're coming every Wednesday now through April 11th. I still have some openings, so give me a call. But not you.
Come on, Janelle, I need help. But they came last year, and I heard that it was, you know, the residents loved it.
Yes.
I heard nothing but good things about it.
They work really hard. They work all day straight through, and they really are passionate about it, and we are very fortunate to have them here at Green Spring.
Awesome.
And so that's an ongoing thing. And then for the resident group leaders, it's been a while since the Community Resources team has met with the resident group leaders. So this Thursday at 10 o'clock, we had sent invitations to all the group leaders to come to Village Square. And we're going to have about an hour-long talk just to go over policies on things like flyers and easels and room reservations, just some basic things, just to refresh for people who've been here a while, and to let people know how to work with us if you're fairly new. So this is just for the resident group leaders. It's not open to all residents, but I did want people to know that we were doing that because we like to keep policies and procedures fresh, and we want the resident group leaders to know how to work with us so we can all work together better.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
When will they be hearing about it?
Well, their invitations have been sent already, and the meeting is on Thursday.
So if you didn't check your cubbies.
Yes.
Your invitation is
if
there.
If you're a group leader.
If you're a group leader.
Yes.
All right.
So that's kind of the dry stuff. Now we'll get to the fun part.
All right. This is the part I'm excited for.
Yay!
Go for it.
So we've got a lot of entertainment going on this March, and I'll start off with something I don't think these people have been here before. It's called Gin Dance Group.
Okay.
And it will be on Saturday, March 10th in the theater at 3 o'clock. And my understanding is this is a contemporary ballet dance troupe.
Okay.
And I think the word gin, the reason why somebody said to me, why are they called gin? It's not the drink. It's actually the name of the artistic director that founded the group.
Okay.
So I went on their website to kind of look at it. It looks really interesting and beautiful, and I highly encourage all the residents to come out on Saturday, March 10th. It's $5 at the door, and it's in the theater.
Perfect.
Okay. And then on March 12th, which is Monday, we have everyone's favorite entertainer, Dale Jarrett, coming.
I don't think I know. I've been for 3 years. I don't know if I heard of him.
Oh, come on. Everybody loves Dale. So
this is his first time back after the whole band, so this would be nice.
Yes, it's going to be a full house, I'm sure. And to put more fun on that is that he's going to do some St. Patrick's Day songs, and everybody's going to. That's kind of to kick off that whole week. March 12th, and the whole week we can all wear. Are you going to wear your green this week? Coming up?
Yeah, I'm already wearing green.
Oh, that's true. That's next week. Next week.
Oh, I try to remember.
Remember, everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day, even. Everyone.
Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, I'll remember that.
So that is Monday, March 12th. That's Dale Jarrett, 1 o'clock in the acting room. Then, mentioning St. Patrick's Day, moving right along, we have our Community Resources sponsored event in the conference center on Saturday, on St. Patrick's Day.
So on Saturday.
On Saturday, which means I'll be here on Saturday wearing my green. Anita and Dwayne and I will be here.
Okay.
And this is a St. Patrick's Day event featuring Irish dancers, and I know Anita has some food and snacks ordered for the event.
Do you know what kind of food will be provided?
I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's something with an Irish twist.
Okay.
And that will be in the conference center on Saturday, March 17th at 2:30.
Okay.
So you still have time. If you have other parties planned in the evening, this is a nice, you can kick off your day and go to this dance, and it's in the afternoon. You can get home early enough and
take a nap and party again.
Go out to the bar or whatever it is you do on St. Patrick's Day. You can just party all day.
I'll be at home asleep since that's a Saturday.
Yes. Sad for you. Okay, so gosh, where am I at now? I have so many. Okay. Then on that same weekend, that Sunday, March 18th, we have the Washington Metropolitan Youth Orchestra at 3:30 in the chapel. And my understanding is they have been here before, and they're always a big hit. So if you haven't partied too much the night before on St. Patrick's Day, you can go to the chapel that day and enjoy that youth orchestra. So maybe you can make it for that.
Yeah, I can do that. I do like orchestra stuff. I listen to it. And
aren't you a musician yourself?
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
We don't want the residents to know about it, because they'll be asking me to play the piano and organ for them all the time.
Yes, okay.
Don't let them know.
Well, a little bird told me that you have some musical talent.
I do.
Okay. All right, so where was I? Okay, so then on Saturday, March 24th, we have the Friday Morning Music Club at 3 p.m. in the chapel, and I believe they play classical chamber music. So that's something that there's a regular.
Can you talk about the music club? I hear that a lot. Are they singing? Are they just listening? What's going on with that?
I haven't been to it. I'm not sure. I believe I can find out, get more information for you on that.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the 24th Saturday. Whew, this is just too much to remember. And then on Sunday, the 25th, we have the Kaleidoscope big band, jazz and swing, all that kind of fun stuff that makes you want to get up off your seat and dance, right? That's coming on Sunday, March 25th at 2:30 in the Hunters Crossing Conference Center. And I know that they have also been here before, and I know they're very popular. I also wanted to say that it's $5 at the door, but the Kaleidoscope concert on March 25th is the first concert that has been performed in the Sydney Foster concert series, and you can still purchase tickets for the series at the door and see all of the concerts in the series, so that you can get season tickets. So that will be on Sunday the 25th. And then
we're almost there.
I know. I have to cheat with my list.
We're almost there.
And then on Tuesday, March 27th, everyone's favorite, our own Gray Parks. You and I love Gray.
Yeah, he's right there.
He's right there. Hi, Gray. He is going to be celebrating his 6th anniversary concert at 1 p.m. in the Akatink room, and that will be on Tuesday, March 27th, and I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. If you've never heard Gray Parks, he is an amazing singer, and he plays a wonderful instrument, and he always moves me to tears when he sings. He is a great.
Yeah, I've been here for 3 years, and I've had the pleasure of seeing the Troubadour every Friday and recording it. And Gray, you haven't done as many yodels lately, so we might have to bring that back in the concert.
Yes.
Maybe you can do a yodel or two.
So we have so much on the entertainment. Now, let me ask you, how much time do I have left? Because I have to plug something else.
I'll let you know. Keep going.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there as a little teaser. Baseball season is coming up, Avan. Get excited.
I didn't
You got to
know.
get excited. And once again, we will be hosting the Nationals event that we have here. It's a combination of lunch and viewing party. And we do that on opening day. And this year, opening day at Nats Park is April 5th. I can't remember what day of the week that is.
I'm gonna be okay here.
It's April 5th, and I believe that the game's at 1 o'clock, but what we do is we have lunch at noon,
Okay.
and the residents are invited, but you must RSVP, and it is a lunch and viewing party. So if you sign up, you should have a lunch and then view, and I will provide more information on that. But I just wanted to throw that out there as put it on your calendar, April 5th, home opener Nats party.
Now, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but
That's an understatement.
But last year I did go to my first baseball game ever, and I saw the Nationals. That's the right team, right? The Nationals.
And what'd you think? Was it fun?
I had a good time. I really did have a good time. I was with some friends, and we had a good time. I got me a really good hot dog.
Yeah, you have to get a hot dog.
And I actually got real close seats up front. So I had a good time.
Yep.
I was very tired because I got home late, way past my bedtime. But I had a really good time, and I can only imagine the residents are going to have fun. We've been doing this now for maybe about 2-3 years. Coming together as a community, watching it.
Right.
And everyone has a good time.
Right.
The residents enjoy it. You get to see that neighbor you haven't seen in a while.
Yep.
And nothing's better than watching a sports game with some hot dogs.
Right. And if anyone has any questions, I'm going back to the entertainment because March is so full of entertainment and events. If anyone has any questions or has missed any of the things I've talked about, you can always check your entertainment calendar. Everything should be on there for the month of March, and that's what Anita sends out and puts in the resident cubbies. If you have any questions, or you can call any of us in Community Resources and we can highlight anything we talked about. But it is a month just packed with all kinds of fun events. And of course, I know Pastoral Ministries has a lot of events going on with Lent and Easter and Passion Play and things like that too. So it's a month full of things to do, makes up for all those weeks that we were kind of anxious and waiting. So.
Yeah, we're gonna wear the residence house. We're like, man, I need a break now.
Yes.
Now I know we got about maybe two minutes left, and
Okay.
I just thought of a question to ask. I know sometimes residents who are new or maybe just forgot from the break, maybe can kind of clarify just real quickly kind of the process with pertaining to flyers and events going out, because I know you deal with the flyers.
Yeah.
So if you want to clarify kind of the process
Okay.
that the residents have to go through, that they have an event or a meeting, and how it properly spreads.
Well, the first thing I wanted to say is there is a community resources coordinator in every neighborhood, and we should be your first point of contact for anything to do with events, flyers, room reservations, anything like that. So Anita is in Hunter's Crossing, Dwayne is in Town Center, and I am in Village Square.
Yeah.
So if you are a resident and you have an event, and everything kind of starts off with a flyer. So I get all the flyers, and residents should send them to me electronically. If they can't make their own flyer, they can have another resident do it. And then I get the flyers and I basically distribute them to everyone else in the community who needs to see them. So that's the basic way it works. And then, room reservations, same thing. If a resident needs a room reservation and I'm not there, they can call Anita or they can call Dwayne. All of us can make room reservations. So there should always be somebody in community resources during business hours to help every resident.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, that's good information to know. You
All right.
never say too much. Make sure we all know the process. Janelle, we somewhat behaved
Yes, we have.
on this
We
last.
held back our laughs.
Yeah, we had a lot of funs, and there's a lot of tricks
Yeah.
and all that kind of
Yeah.
fun stuff.
Yeah.
But I thank you for coming on. And I think you should take my suggestion, and we should have a wacky sock day around campus. So
Let's do it.
I know I'll win.
I think
but
the residents would like that, and we could be the judges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sock day.
I'll set the bar high, so
All right.
they have to reach my level.
That is
So,
true. You are a man with many socks.
Man of many socks. I like that. All right. Thanks, Janelle, for coming on.